Okay, guys. So it seems like Sweetie cannot seem to catch a break. So apparently, we're getting confirmation, kind of, from N.O.R.E that Sweetie and Offset were a thing, and they did kind of have a fling while he was married to Cardi B and while Sweetie was with Quavo. And fans are saying that Sweetie has been obsessed with Cardi B. Listen, I don't know, but we'll get into all of that. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications. So, Sweetie has been on a hiatus for a while now because it seems like at least once every 6 months, there are some nasty allegations being tied to Sweetie's name. Now, one of the most popular ones is the one about her sleeping with Offset while she was still in a relationship with Quavo and while he was with Cardi B. Now, there's another one going around saying that she's possibly a lady of the night, but the one that we're most familiar with and the one that just keeps coming back up is this Offset rumor. Now, a lot of people overlooked a lot of the different signs and a lot of the receipts that other people were dropping that's involved with this. So Cardi B has dropped little tidbits, Quavo has dropped his, and a lot of people were overlooking this. But listen, N.O.R.E went on Jason Lee's show, and fans seem to think that he all but confirmed that Sweetie did have an affair with Offset, or vice versa. Offset had an affair with Sweetie. Listen, however you want to put it, however you want to switch it up, this is trifling on both of their parts. Sweetie and Offset, if this is in fact true. But let's take a listen to what N.O.R.E had to say.
Last interview with Takeoff and Quavo together. By the way, the Migos, just be very clear, is still probably my favorite hip hop group of this generation because I just love what they had.
They legends.
But you had
and by the way, me, because like we're deep. We're deeping into a conversation where it seems like me and Offset had beef. Like we didn't have beef. Like what it was he asked me for a certain thing that I actually did. I just didn't do it.
You took out the question of whether or not Offset slept with Saweetie.
Absolutely.
You took that question out.
Absolutely.
And you still have that footage.
Absolutely.
And you have the answer.
Absolutely.
But
I respected man code.
Okay. And took it out.
Absolutely.
Would you sell it?
Nope.
To me?
Nope.
To Cardi?
Nope.
To Saweetie?
Well, it depends on y'all. How much y'all offer? Nah, hell no. Offset, I got
but
your back.
You are the only person right now
would have done that.
That has the answer.
No, and guess what? You still ain't gonna get the answer.
Who was on set with you that day? Because you be having a lot of people in the background. Can we pay them? No. Okay, no, we won't do that. But so you asked the question.
By mistake. I didn't know.
But you asked the question.
Yes, I did.
And you got the answer.
Yes, I did.
But then you cut it out.
Yes.
And you held on to it.
To this day.
Because of the bro code. Oh, that's right. Because when you called me, you said if he keep talking, you'll put it out.
Damn,
that's right.
Like, N.O.R.E is so full of it because, first of all, how do you even ask that question by mistake? Like, how does that even happen? How do you mistakenly ask somebody that you're interviewing if their group member and family member backdoored them by sleeping with their girlfriend that they were very serious with at the time? Like, how does that happen? Listen, he was so full of it. And then he's talking about this magical bro code. Listen, you all but told us that it's true because why would there be a need to bury that part of the interview? And this is the interview in question. So N.O.R.E interviewed Takeoff and Quavo when they were doing their press run for the project that they dropped together. So Takeoff and Quavo dropped an album together where they excluded Offset. At that point, the Migos had broken up and they were doing this entire press run. Well, the project that they were promoting here had a song on it called Messy, and Quavo all but confirmed that the Migos did in fact break up because Offset slept with his then girlfriend, Saweetie. So in the song, Quavo says, I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. BF'd my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing, not at all. You wanted the gang, you should have just said it. We would have blessed it. Listen, that was pretty much everybody's cue that, hey, these rumors that have been circulating for the last couple of years, these rumors are true. Now, you still had some people that doubted it, but for the most part, we've been knowing all of this was true. So we really didn't need Nori and his fake bro code that he really wasn't upholding to tell us. But it's good that he did come out and he's letting the people who were doubting this kind of know. But then again, from his standpoint, why is he being so chatty? Because it's almost as though he wanted this to get out when he was talking to Jason, even though Jason asked him about it. Listen, it's just a whole mess, okay? Now, Saweetie has never really denied the allegations. She's been very, very quiet on the topic. Now, Offset came out last year and he did an interview with Kiki Palmer where he just flat out denied them. This is what he had to say.
Was there truth to you and Sweetie? No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. It was something deeper than that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was just like that was a thing that it was a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation. Mm-hmm. And you think there were business people that were plotting on you both? For sure. Yeah, and they were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that. Exactly. Yeah. And then because I would Sounds be seeing I would be seeing headlines and we men, so we don't play those games. We don't even know how to do that. And so it's just like that was a weird thing though.
So, listen, Offset was definitely giving BS in that particular video when asked that question. So, when he was asked about Sweetie and he initially smirked, if you take a look at that little smirk on his face, to me, that told us everything that we needed to know. But you guys let me know down in the comment section, are you believing him? Or do you believe that N.O.R.E pretty much outed him or dry snitched on him with the whole, you know what, I am adhering to bro code. So when Quavo was asked the question, did Offset and Sweetie mess around? And he answered it. I just totally removed it from the interview altogether, so nobody will ever see that. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. Are you thinking that it did take place or it didn't take place? Now, one thing about the internet, when something like this hits the internet again, and it is all over the internet right now, other things start to come out. And so you got people that are now comparing Cardi and Sweetie. People are saying that Sweetie has been obsessed with Cardi. So one fan responded to someone who said, Offset F Sweetie. They responded with this by saying, which really helped Sweetie's ego because she really wanted to be just like Cardi. Now, listen, that thread had so many comparisons and pictures, but this is a video that was on that thread, and I am going to show it to you guys now. It's pretty much a video comparing the looks of the two and how they're very, very similar. Take a look. So, listen, somebody took the time to do an entire video with those looks, and some of them looked nothing alike. And then in some cases, yeah, it was a dead ringer. Somebody even included this picture in the comment section, the side by side of Cardi and that is Sweetie over to the right. So Cardi's over to the left, Sweetie is over to the right. I did check, I didn't have time to go and check all of these looks, but I did check this one. And Cardi's look was years prior to Sweetie. So Sweetie did kind of do almost the identical look by a totally different designer a few years later. Listen, I don't know what that means. I don't know if she's obsessed with Cardi like the people are saying, but this whole situation is messy, 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 okay? It is so messy. And Cardi hasn't had a lot to say about it other than making mention in a few videos that there have been a lot of people in the industry, women in the industry, that have been in her face and that have been sleeping with her man behind her back. She said there was even one woman that sent her flowers and she came to find out that she was sleeping with Offset. And so I don't know if that was Sweetie or not, but Sweetie and Offset, but Cardi and Offset, Sweetie and Quavo did used to all hang around together. So again, listen, I don't know, but when these rumors first started to circulate, I absolutely believed them. I believed them at the time. But you guys let me know what you think about the situation down in the comment section. Drop your thoughts, drop your opinions, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.